Okay, and in this video we're going to be taking a look at the OtterBox Commuter Case with the Samsung Galaxy S3. I picked this one up and we're just going to be taking a look at it and see if it's actually worth the money. So you can see what kind of the packaging it comes in. It's nicely presented in this nice kind of plastic kind of case with all the information. It's got all of these scratch, dust protective, screen protector and all of that good stuff. Got the stuff on the back. 1 year limited warranty. So it comes in a nice pretty sized box and it's very easy to open, and I like this kind of metal hook at the top. Kind of adds to the quality of it. Just pop it open when I take the case out. You can see I got the blue one. I think it's a sky blue color. I'm not sure. I think that's the color it is. And yep, this is it. You can see what it looks like. Very, very nice design. It is 2 layers, and this is kind of a very, very tough plastic, so it's definitely going to protect your phone. And it has the kind of internal kind of a high quality kind of silicone material, which gives it the extra protection. And you can see it comes off around the 4 corners and around the edges. So we're just gonna take this layer and show you a bit more of it. Oh no, so in here you do get the screen protector and all that stuff. Let me show you that really quickly. So you get OtterBox Commuter series, shows you how to take it out and put it in properly. You get a screen protector, which I haven't used just yet because I've still got the one on my phone right now and it works pretty fine. But if this one starts to get a bit like starts to peel off a little bit, I'll definitely try this one out. But the screen protector does look like it's a good quality, and I don't think you have any issues with it at all. And you do get an application card and a cleaning cloth, which is, it's nice that they've included everything in the kit. So you kind of get a screen protector and you get a very, very solid case, so you know that your phone is completely protected when you buy it. And let's move this to one side. Alright, these are the 2 parts that come in. This is the hard plastic, which is not flexible. It's very, very solid and it feels durable. Very solid in the hand as well. It has cut for all the ports, so I want to show you that. And this is the kind of silicone that you put your phone in first, and then you put this in there. So you can see what the silicone looks like. Obviously it's flexible. It feels like a very high quality silicone material that they put in there. So we're just gonna take the S3 and just gonna pop it in. Just kind of get this in. I've seen some people kind of had difficulty getting the case in. And it does, one thing to know as well, it does have like a little flap for your micro USB and headphone jack at the top. That does prevent dust from getting inside, which is very, very nice. So we're just gonna put this in. So I managed to get the case on after struggling to put it on and try to get everything lined up. You can see this is what it looks like. It can be a bit difficult to get it in the case, but once you get it in the case, you're not really going to be taking it out as much. So I don't really, it's just the hard part is just getting it on the case. So you can just see what it looks like with it on the case. It does add a little bit of bulkiness to the phone. You get when you buy this case, you have to expect it to be a little bit bulkier because you do get that greater amount of protection. So you can see how thick it is, but even though it's slightly thicker, it still does feel very comfortable in the hand. We're just gonna go through the ports really quickly. You can still have access to your screen, camera and all that stuff. The home button, you can still press it just fine. You have a little flap here to cover up your micro USB, so when you're not using it, you can cover it up and dust won't get in the port. It has a little cutout for the microphone there, which is nice. Volume rockers, which I'm going to get into a little bit later on. And you have another flap up here for your headphone jack, if I could get it up. And it stops dust from getting in there as well, which is nice. And you have a little hole for another secondary microphone. If you go in the back, you have a cutout for your flash, camera and speakers. And you have a little OtterBox logo here at the bottom, very nice. The design, this is the blue one, like I said before. One thing to note is when you're holding it in your hand, it can get very, very slippery. It doesn't really, there's no grippy parts here. Like if those 2 grip strips right here will kind of give it a bit more grip, but in your hand it's very, very slippery. I've had times where I've holding it in my hand and it just randomly slipped out of my hand, even though holding it pretty firm, it still managed to slip out my hand a couple of times. So that's just something to bear in mind. It would have been nice if they would have added a bit more grip on the back, so you know, just would have been a bit would have felt better to hold in a hand. And as for these buttons here, these volume rockers and the home button, you can press them very fine. Let me unlock and show you really quickly. You still could press the up and down button. It's responsive, but another thing to note is you do have to use a bit of pressure to get it unlocked, and to use the volume rocker a bit more pressure than you normally would. So you do have to give it quite a press to turn the volume up and down and to unlock it. So that's just something to bear in mind before you buy it, or if you're thinking about buying it. And in terms of protection, this phone will definitely, the case will definitely protect your phone without a doubt. It's got the 2 layers. It's got the rubber layer that's going to protect it, and as well as the hard layer as well. So if you drop it, you know it's going to be protected. Even if you drop out the side, the rubbery case will definitely absorb the impact. So you know, even if you drop it on its front, any angle at all, your phone is always going to be fully protected. Even if you were to have it face down and move it about, it won't scratch your screen because it is slightly raised up, which is nice. I've been using the case for about 2 weeks now, and it's been pretty good so far. I really like how it feels in the hand. Other than the 2 points that I mentioned before, it's a bit slippery and the buttons are a bit hard to press. But other than that, the case is pretty good. It's well protected. When you put the case on, you feel like your phone's wrapped up and it's very well protected. Even if you drop it from here, waist height, or anything like that, you have confidence that your phone's going to be protected. Like I said, this isn't the thinnest case on the market. You're gonna buy this case if you want your phone to be fully protected. If you want a more stylish case, a thinner case, you want to go for a different one. But this case does add a little bit of bulk to it, so you can see. But with that bulk, you gain protection. So that's one thing to bear in mind. And I love this case, and I've been using it for, like I said, a couple weeks, and it's been great so far. And yeah, that's about it for the review. Leave your comments below, tell me what you think. Do you have this case? Are you thinking about buying one? Leave them in the comments below. And also don't forget to give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and subscribe if you want to see more videos. And yep, that's about it. Thanks for watching. Peace.